Close to nature is close to your world. Myron Homes, Cherubic Farms at Chevilla, 7799949104.
Namaskaram. I'm sure that all of you are eagerly looking forward, and I'm sure it will also be on my part to highlight the fact that to achieve, the government has taken many initiatives, and to achieve Mahatma Gandhi's dream of Grama Swarajyam, the Andhra Pradesh government has set up 15,004 Gram Ward secretariats that we are all aware of, that had become an epitome of grassroots governance and delivery mechanisms, not only across India but also globally too. So for which 1,26,728 posts, I repeat, 1,26,728 posts were filled in 2 phases, for which the recruitment examinations was conducted by the Andhra Pradesh Public Service Commission. Thereby, the APPSC undertook recruitment exams for an unprecedented 1,31,364 posts, jobs, government jobs in the last 4 years, which is another historic milestone and an achievement for which we are very proud of. Now, not stopping at that, the Commission is getting ready to notify another 1,199 posts, which comprises of CDPOs, degree college lecturers, deputy education officer, assistant environmental engineers, librarian, assistant librarian, etc. shortly, very shortly. I may also take this opportunity to also mention about the Group-2 scheme and syllabus. We are all aware that there is a lot of anticipation with regards to the Group-2 notification. ఇప్పుడు చాలామంది బయట కూడా చాలా ఓపికతో ఎదురు చూస్తున్నారు ఈ Group-2 notification గురించి. Recently, government has taken a decision that Group-2 notification will also be issued very quickly. Our Honorable CM Garu kuda, in our discussions and review meetings, he has been very particular that the Group-2 notifications should be issued as early as possible. So we are expecting that very shortly, Group-2 notifications. Now the Group-2 scheme and syllabus have also been revamped, as you all know, in order to incorporate a higher degree of rationality and to eliminate duplication, along with a greater emphasis on current topics including Indian society and science and technology. Previous scheme had 3 papers. Now that has been replaced by only 2 papers in the mains. This is in order to eliminate duplicity and redundancy. మన సిలబస్ని కూడా మనం రీలుక్ చేస్తున్నాము. అదే as part of that, this also has been revised, and this is again has been a very popular demand since very long, that a syllabus there is a lot of repetitions and then duplications and then a little amount of redundancy also within the syllabus. As I said, and the Public Service Commission will also be shortly recruiting, conducting exams for the assistant professors, 2020 posts, 220 junior lecturers for universities and IITs across the state of Andhra Pradesh, which is happening after a gap of 17 years. This is also another historical milestone. We are all aware that the universities in Andhra Pradesh have been facing this challenge of shortage of regular assistant professors, associate professors and professors, for which recruitment was last done in the year 2006. So 2006 tarvata 17 years tarvata ee recruitment jarutadi. So there is a lot of gap which had created as a result of this recruitment not happening for so many years in the academic arena, in the academic field in the state of Andhra Pradesh. That is going to be addressed now very soon. In the next 2 months, I think very soon I understand that APPSC and the government AP Higher Education Department will be issuing the notification to this effect, and APPSC will be supporting this process by conducting the written entrance exams. As I said, that will also be another milestone as regards APPSC and the government of Andhra Pradesh is concerned. And as I said further, please note that another round of Group-1 exam along with Group-2 will also be held, for which notifications will be issued very shortly. Just to refresh your memory, the last Group-1 notification was issued on 30th of September 2022, and today we finish that process. So the next notification should be coming again by September or very shortly. So I would only appeal and request all the candidates, prospective candidates, youths who are aspiring for appearing for these exams, entrance exams, who are seeking employment, government jobs, that they should be prepared. గతంలో కూడా మేము అన్నాము, లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ కూడా ఈ రిజల్ట్ డిక్లేర్ చేసేటప్పుడు on the 5th of July 2022, previous Group 1 notification of 2018 ఏదో మనం కంప్లీట్ చేసి 4 years పడింది. అది లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ కంప్లీట్ చేసినప్పుడు రిజల్ట్ ఇచ్చినప్పుడు మనం అన్నాము, త్వరగాలో Group-1 నోటిఫికేషన్ వస్తుంది, అందరూ తయారవ్వాలి అని చెప్పి ఆ చెప్పిన ప్రకారంగా 30th సెప్టెంబర్లో ఆ నోటిఫికేషన్ ఇష్యూ జరిగింది. ఇట్ వాజ్ ఇష్యూడ్, అండ్ టుడే ఈజ్ ద కల్మినేషన్ ఆఫ్ దాట్. నౌ ప్లీజ్ be prepared for the next notification, because the government has already undertaken the exercise of identifying the post and the recruitment processes. So it is on the pipeline. Very soon we will be hearing this good news. So all candidates, they may be prepared for both Group-1 as well as Group-2. I also take this opportunity to appeal to all these aspirants, the youth, everybody, that once again, not to listen or not to get carried away or swayed by any kind of rumors, any kind of malicious propaganda. ఏదే మన సోషల్ మీడియాలో కూడా ఏదో పెట్టడం, అనడం, అనుకోవడము, లేకపోతే బయట కూడా కొన్ని వర్గాలు కావాలని creating this kind of confusion in the minds of the prospective candidates. So they should not get carried away by that. You have already seen, you have demonstrated, and be prepared for what is likely to come again. It is always a challenge to make the examination system an efficient and transparent process, minimizing subjectivity and uncertainties. ఇప్పుడు మీరు ప్రపంచంలో కూడా ఎక్కడో మీరు చూస్తేప్పుడు కూడా examinations, particularly recruitment, entrance exams, ante it's a big challenge for whoever conducts it, how to make sure that it is done in a very efficient manner, how it is done in a manner where there is no uncertainties in terms of the outcomes, whether it is the quality, whether it is the success selection process, evaluation process, whether it is the timelines, time-bound manner. So, process, there are various stages in the processes. So, it's always a challenge to see that how we can improve the efficiency, how we can bring in you see, in a very scientific manner, see that this subjectivity and uncertainties are eliminated. It should be very predictable and not just a matter of luck. మా లక్ బాగుంది కాబట్టి వచ్చేసారు అని అలాంటి కాకుండా it should be very predictable. Those who have prepared well should also be acknowledged appropriately. So it will be it has been a constant endeavor of APPSC to reform the process. ఈ ప్రాసెస్ని మనం స్టడీ చేసి ఏ విధంగా మనం ఇంప్రూవ్ చేయగలుగుతారు, ఏ విధంగా మనం రిఫార్మ్ తీసుకురావడము ఈ ప్రాసెసెస్లో వేరియస్ స్టేజెస్ ఆఫ్ ద ప్రాసెస్. దట్స్ అన్ ఆన్ గోయింగ్ ఎఫర్ట్ అండ్ endeavor from the APPSC to make it more scientific and accountable so that the most deserving and the fittest candidates get selected for government jobs and to the civil service to serve the society better. Ultimately, the objective is twofold, not only a source of an employment for the youngsters, but also this is how future prospective civil servants of the society, people who will serve the society, to serve the people of the state and to serve the people of this country are selected. So our process ni ఎంత మెరుగుగా చేయాలి, ఎంత ఎఫిషియెంట్గా చేయాలి, ఎంత ప్రెడిక్టబుల్ సైంటిఫిక్గా చేయాలని ఆ ప్రాసెస్లో ఉన్నాం మనం. వీ హ్యావ్ ఆల్సో ఫార్మ్డ్ కమిటీస్ విత్ ఇన్ ద పబ్లిక్ సర్వీస్ కమిషన్ టు స్టడీ ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ స్టేజ్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ ప్రాసెస్. సో ఇంకా రాబోయిన రోజుల్లో కూడా మీరు యూ విల్ ఆల్సో కమ్ అక్రాస్ దాట్. Still there, see, we have tried to really ensure that the processes are, to try to perfect the processes. So our flow processలో మనం perfection లాగా వచ్చినాము, దానివలన మన ఈ టైం బౌండ్గా మనం you are able to deliver. But still there are some areas in terms of qualitativeness. ఆ evaluation quality గురించి కూడా మనం ఏ ఏరియా దాని గురించి కూడా మనం ఇప్పుడు we are studying and seeing how we can improve that process. We have also seen the best practices across the country. Various public service commissions law, what is the practices that they are adopting, including all the digital processes. Various digital methodologies also have been studied. We are also studying the UPSC pattern and a method, and we want to really adopt the best possible method. So towards that direction, I'm sure that in times to come, you will be witnessing as what we have been stating towards a better and very efficient deliveries. Thank you. Jai Hind. ఏదండి అర్థం కాలేదండి.
110 what are the categories?
Which 110? Oh, okay. అది మీకు we will circulate to you. So 110లో broadly Deputy Collectors 13, DSP Civil 13, CTO 13, తర్వాత ATO Treasury Officers 11, MPDO 16. ఇది ముఖ్యంగా లార్జ్ చంక్స్. ఈ 111 ఈ స్టేట్మెంట్ కూడా వీ విల్ సర్క్యులేట్ అండ్ డిస్ట్రిబ్యూట్ టు యూ ఆల్. ఓకే. సో ఫ్రెండ్స్, ఇస్ దేర్ ఎనీ మోర్ క్వశ్చన్స్? I'll take one here and then lady there, please. Manu 3 boards was constituted, and in 8 days, 8 sittings, we have completed all the 220 at the rate of 10 candidates per board in a day. Yes. So 5 candidates in the morning, 5 candidates in the afternoon. 10 candidates at the rate of half an hour per candidate on an average. Highest marks అంటే ఇప్పుడు చూడాలి మనం, అంటే డెప్త్గా వెళ్ళలేదు. మరి చెప్తామండి. We'll satisfy you this time. Okay, yes ma'am.
As you already told, like after so many years, the recruitment is happening now.
Yes.
Why we can only see few posts over there?
No, we had a very large chunk last time. We had about 167 posts last 2022. So this is 111. So we'll see another similar figure. You see, ideally, every year the recruitment process, if not every 2 years, it should take place. Because the batches should be in a smaller number. If you look at the cadre management of the civil service in any state, whether it is All India Service or whether it is state civil services, the batches should not be very big. Batches should not be, it should not be conducted once in 3-4 years when there is a big accumulation of numbers. Then what happens that inter-se parity within the batch also will be very skewed. You'll see the first few numbers in the batch gets promoted and also gets into All India services like IAS, IPS, whereas the junior most in the lower in the number, in the ranks within the batch, they have to wait 3, 4, 5, 6 years. So this kind of disparity also comes about. So it's always advisable to take smaller numbers but have it more often.
When we can expect next recruitment process before election?
Well, as I said, you can very soon. Very, very soon. As I said, since last year itself, our Honorable CM particularly himself has been pursuing that, and then every discussion we have. So as a result of that, you're seeing what we have finished today, and you'll see another batch coming in very, very shortly. దీంట్లో 111 అది అన్ని Group 1 అది Group 1. Group 2 దీంట్లో లేదండి. Group 2 కొత్తది వస్తున్నారు. అది చెప్పలేము. అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఇట్స్ అండర్ ద ప్రాసెస్ జరుగుతున్నారు ఇప్పుడు. అన్నీ అది నేను కూడా పేపర్లో చదివినాము. అది ఆ మీడియా వాళ్ళు రాశారు. అది 1000 1200 ఏదో రాశారు. అండ్ Group 1లో కూడా విల్ బి మోర్ దెన్ 100 అని అనుకున్నాము. Should be more than 100. Yes, more than 1000 posts for the Group 2. Ledandi, Group 1 is separate. I think Group 2 there will be 1000 now, maybe more. Similarly, Group 1 will be at least 100, if not more. So, atla. Ledandi? Yeah, there's a process. See, there are part of the challenge which the recruitment process Public Service Commission faces is litigations. ఈ లిటిగేషన్ వలన కూడా చాలా వరకు డిలే అయిపోతున్నారు. సో దానికోసం కూడా మనం ప్రత్యేకంగా ఏర్పాట్లు కూడా we have undertaken. కోర్ట్ కేసెస్ డీల్ చేయడం, అండ్ దెన్ విత్ ఇన్ ద ఆర్గనైజేషన్ సబ్ కమిటీ క్రియేట్ చేయడం, మన కమిషన్ మెంబర్స్ కూడా అండ్ ద కమిషన్ స్టాఫ్ చాలా క్లోజ్గా మానిటర్ చేసి ఇది వాళ్ళని లిటిగేషన్స్ని హ్యాండిల్ చేయడం. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ దట్ ప్రాసెస్. అక్కడ కొద్దిగా లిటిగేషన్స్ ఉన్నాయి. వెరీ సూన్ విల్ ఓవర్కమ్ దాట్ as well. ఓకే ఫ్రెండ్స్. యా సారీ అండి. అసిస్టెంట్ ప్రొఫెసర్స్ది 2020 అంటే మనం రిక్రూట్ చేస్తున్నది 2020 is that? Yeah, it is already I think it's 2020 posts of assistant professors which APPSC will be conducting the exams. Yeah? So this should not get affected. అంటే అడ్వాన్స్గా ఇస్తే అది బట్ ఐ డోంట్ వాంట్ టు కమెంట్ ఆన్ దాట్. బట్ టు మై మైండ్ if the process is ongoing, it has nothing to do with the electoral process. Kabatti, it should not get affected. అది నోటిఫికేషన్ యాప్షే వాళ్ళు ఇస్తారు. యాప్షే అండ్ యూనివర్సిటీస్ వాళ్ళు ఇస్తారు. అయితే మనం రిక్రూట్మెంట్ ప్రాసెస్ చేసుకుంటాం. అది చాలా ఒక వారం 10 రోజులు రావచ్చు. ఓకే, సో థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫ్రెండ్స్. వీఆర్ లుకింగ్ ఫార్వర్డ్ వెరీ సూన్ టు మీట్ అగైన్. జై హింద్.